Well, now, a little humour. You go into a pub, you go into a club, you go and drink some alcohol, and of course you have a comedian. So we thought with the happy hour tonight we would we do the same thing. He was on the show year and a half ago. Ladies and gentlemen, we present for you now a comic with a difference. Here's Gary Skyner. Whoa!
Hi, Jim. Thank you. Thank you. Could you clap a bit quicker? We want to do the bingo. Now, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I shouldn't really be here tonight. It's been a very bad week this week. I've just lost a wife. What a game of cards that was. Now, but seriously, though, honestly, I've had a really bad week this week. Came home Monday night. There's the wife, all the suitcases in the hall. I said, where are you going? She said, I'm leaving you. I said, you're leaving me? After 4 years of marriage, you're leaving me? Who are you leaving me for? She said, I'm leaving you for the Liverpool bin man. She's still there today. He hasn't picked her up. Now, since the last time I appeared on the James Whale Show, though, I became a father. What do you think about that? Yeah. Thank you. The only thing is, it's the only baby in Liverpool with longer arms than its dad. Hey, I said to the wife, what do you think about being pregnant to me? She said, I think it's great. The only thing that worries me, that's 2 shitty arses I've got to wipe. Now, I'm in a good mood this week. I've just come back from Saudi Arabia. I've been having arms talks, never got any. Now, if I tell the truth, there used to be an Arab shoplifter and I got caught twice. Starts off with a couple of quick ones for you. What's the difference between your wife and a terrorist? You can negotiate with a terrorist. What's the difference between your wife and a turd? You don't have to cuddle a turd after you've laid it. What's the difference between putting your hand inside Kylie Minogue's bra and sitting in a larder? You feel a proper tit sitting in a larder. What do you get if you cross a Jehovah's Witness with a Millwall fan? Someone who knocks on your door on a Sunday morning and tells you to piss off. But ladies and gentlemen, actually, you've caught me on a very, very good week this week. I've just got a part on the telly doing an advert for Kit Kat. I think they only give me because I got 4 fingers, but no, but seriously though, talking about these adverts on the television, think about that one for Head and Shoulders. There's the fella in the picture house with his girlfriend and he puts his arm round her. She was only thin. And in a bag, she's got a bottle of Head and Shoulders and he goes, oh hi, Head and Shoulders? I didn't know you had dandruff. Weren't you walking around Quick Save on Monday? And there's a fella with a package of Ariel in his trolley. I'm going, oh hi, Ariel. I didn't know you had skid marks. Ain't it? Seen them 2 girls in the office. One goes, lovely, what have you got on your sandwich? And the other one goes, Philadelphia. And the other one says, that's a big city, no wonder you're a fat cow. I mean, no, isn't there some rubbish on that television? Like, every year after Crufts, that stupid bitch comes on the telly, doesn't she? My dog prefers pedigree chum. How the bloody hell does she know? She had the stuff. Has the dog told her personally it likes it? Tell you how much your dog knows about pedigree chum. It spends half an hour licking its ass to get rid of the taste after it's had it. But my favourite programme, though, has got to be Crime Watch. Who watches Crime Watch? What a load of crap. Hey, you've seen them reconstructions? He comes on and goes, our next reconstruction takes place in Manchester on Thursday morning at 9 o'clock. And this transit van comes screaming into the screen. 4 fellas jump out, shotguns, boom, boom. Shots go off. Run into the bank, give us the money or we'll blow your head off. Jump out, jump in the van, kill an old woman, smash into 2 parked cars, hit a police car, drive off at 90, and then that Nick Ross comes back on and goes, this must have jogged somebody's memory somewhere. But ladies and gents, it's time for me to love you and leave you, but it'll take me about, what, an hour and 10 minutes to get home to Liverpool, and I'll get home, and when I get upstairs and go to the toilet, it'll take me 3 hours to do what I've got to do. For obvious reasons, and being posh, I'll flush the chain. Now, that normally wakes my little girl up who sleeps in the next room, and she'll go, is that you, Daddy? And I'll go in the room and I'll sit on the end of the bed, you know, and she'll go, where have you been, Daddy? I say, I've been to Yorkshire Television, love to see James Whale and Alec Higgins. And she'll say, did he like you, Daddy? I say, well, I think so. And she'll go, when you finished, did they all shout and clap for more? So, ladies and gentlemen, not for me. But ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed it tonight, if you've enjoyed it was Gary Skyner. If you didn't, it was Jimmy Tarbuck. Good night, God bless. Thank you.
hello. Are we back? Lovely. Can't see anything. We're up here in the office area, of course, as we do from time to time. And down there you can see tonight's live musical interlude. You're right, over there? Good. OK, they're ready. Good. And we always like to bring you new bands. This is a band that come from Edinburgh. They're called Seeing Red. They've never been on national television before. I think you're going to love this. This is their new single, and after you see it, you're going to pop out and buy it. It's going to be a huge hit. So here we are. Seeing Red, Little People!
Silence, an evil mind lies deep in your heart. Never mistaken, politics include the ruin of a nation. Where you try and reason, see, we don't listen, we don't disagree. Now, how dare you close your eyes tonight? Dreamed of feeling deep, so deep in your soul. Who are you fooling? The other generation you never cried for. The final curtain falls. Raise your anger, raise it all and know. How dare you close your eyes tonight?
Fantastic. There we are. Those are Seeing Red. Brilliant. Wonderful. Playing absolutely live. And you saw it first here on the James Whale Radio Show on TV. And that was Little People. Now go out and get it. Right, now, we're back. Final part of the programme. Got my guests here. I don't know what's wrong with you, Skyner. What on earth is wrong with you?
Alec, you said you packed all this violence in. Look at this. Unbelievable.
Really?
Do you know what?
Yeah.
You see, that's what happens, isn't it, Alex? You know, somebody sees that, they get hold of the wrong end of the stick, and, you know...
Yeah.
Yes.
I just thought of that as well. That
Do
was
you know,
quite funny.
I'm the only fella in Liverpool to use a rest on a pool table. Do you know that?
Really?
Honestly, God, it's true that.
Why? Never mind,
Well,
OK.
yeah, I mean,
Cardiac arrest, no. Oh, man.
I was... Gary,
yes, sir.
I have to ask you this because everybody at home wants to know, and I want to know as well. How do you have a pee?
With
I mean,
great
because
difficulty,
you
James.
can't reach it, can you? I'm sorry about this. It's just it
see,
occurred to me while you... Yeah.
Nature compensates, James. I'm
Yes.
gifted. You see, 9-inch left arm, the skin's got to go somewhere, doesn't it? You see, so...
Oh, yeah.
Yes, you see.
Yeah.
Leave it to yourself. The wife
Yeah.
said to me, I knew you with the thalidomide when you took your underpants off.
Sorry, yes, I get yes. I won't ask the other things, but I mean, you manage okay. You don't have to have anybody in there to do the zip up or anything.
Oh,
like
no. I used to when I was about 21 stone, which was in May. I've lost a lot of weight since.
You have, actually.
Yeah,
Yes, last time I saw you were a bit heftier.
Bit big. I was borrowing Bernard Manning's underpants for a while, but Bernard's quite a nice guy.
Tell me, now, you appear in a lot of ale establishments.
Yeah.
Do you find that once they've had a few drinks, they're more difficult to control or more... I mean, does it make your life more difficult when people are drunk or not?
There's a borderline, isn't there? You can go on too early or you can go on too late.
Yeah.
I'd say round about 9:30 to 9:45 is an ideal time for the comic.
And after that, people are absolutely...
Rat-arsed, yeah.
Yes?
Yeah, after 10, 10:05, 10:15, sometimes very... You know,
Yeah.
it's just too late.
OK, we're going to go back to take some more calls. You're right there, OK?
I'm good as gold. I'm taking it all in.
No. Is there anything you want to ask him before? I like my guests to have a crack at doing the interview.
Alec, you telling me before you launched that ship tonight, before you come here?
Oh, the champagne trip.
Yeah, you
again,
did. He launched the ship.
I was just thinking, these waistcoats, evidently...
Well, actually,
who was
Alec,
it?
we've got a little present for you and for James. James, you have
Did
one
you
here.
rehearse that with the two of you? I mean, did
No,
you?
no,
you
no,
prompted
no,
him
but
like
Actually,
that?
Alec launched the ship tonight before
Yeah.
he came
Hey,
here,
James,
and they were 7 miles out to sea before they let go of the
bottle.
bottle.
Colour for you.
That's a nice
Alec,
rich
for
colour
you.
for
This
me.
is blinding,
This
isn't
is
it?
wacky, this, Alec.
Yes, that's very...
Could
yes.
I give this to a guy that deserves it more than me, like Les Dodd? You know, Slimmer of the Year snooker player. I'm sure he's
Could
lost...
give it, yeah.
Could he
he's
fit
back
into
to
that?
Well, he was Slimmer of the Year,
Yeah.
went from 17 stone to 13 now, but he's back to normal now.
I mean, you've never known as being large, have you?
No,
I mean, look at the size of that.
I'm always in training. Yeah.
Did you get... So who made that, Gary?
I
I mean, it's a little on the
a friend
big
of mine's
side.
sister. Well, you know, Alec, if
Yeah.
Alec was to die, you see, you'd
Yeah.
get buried in a snooker queue older, but the look at you, Alec, you're very thin.
Yeah, well, that's quite, I mean, quite.
Like, give
Snooker
you a
queue
dive before
holder.
we go home, Alec.
That isn't funny. That's nasty, in fact.
No.
Yeah. Mike, if you feel like chipping in, please
Yes,
do. I know,
yes,
you know,
sir.
Yeah, I mean,
I can't compete with it. I can't compete with
The
these
serious comment. Let's take some calls. Peter from Hartford. Hello, Peter.
Hello, James. I'd like to ask you if you deliberately choose topics for your programme which offend public decency just to try and up the ratings.
No, I don't think I need to do that to up the ratings. Are you offended by anything on this show so far?
Well, yes. Why don't you wear a wig?
Why don't I?
Wear a wig.
You mean you find people with a little hair offensive?
Yeah, I do.
Look, I've got...
You can
me,
wear-
man.
Yeah,
I'm a snooker player.
Does it
goes
really
on top
offend you
with
seeing a
me.
bald head?
It shines in my eyes.
Yeah? OK, right. Get a hold of that. Right. OK, go on. Look at that. There we are.
You can
Good.
wear a big suit, but
Fantastic.
he'd still be ugly.
Let's talk to Kath from Exeter. Hello, Kath.
Hello, James.
Hello, Kath. How are you? All right?
Well, I am now.
What's wrong?
Well, I
Tell
thought-
Uncle James all about your problems. Oh, funnily enough, a couple of weeks' time, we're doing a programme on therapy. We have a sex therapist here, and if you have any sexual problems at all, anything at all, get in touch with us as soon as you can, and we will we'll try and help you out.
no problems with that. No, what it is, I started drinking when I was about 13 years old, which I know is a bit young. But after drinking for 7 years, I'm now 20, and I'm going through tests because it's hard for me now to have children.
OK, let me get this right, Kath. So, seriously, we're talking here, that you started drinking an awful lot when you were 13 years old,
Yeah.
and now you're 20, and you've been sort of...
Well, I've done a lot of damage to my
Yeah.
kidneys.
I mean, it's not widely known, Mike, is it? The amount of damage that you can do if you start drinking. Presumably, if you start drinking at a younger age, it's going to be even worse.
I mean, the difficulties for people are when the longer they drink, the more difficulty the liver has of dealing with the alcohol that you drink. And so if you start drinking and you drink heavily for 20, 30 years, eventually the liver just gets fed up and can pack in. You know, basically the trouble if you drink excessively for a long period of time.
I mean, really, what you're saying, Kath, is you're a warning to other people who think it's clever to go out and drink and get pissed every night.
Well, yeah, I mean, I used to drink a bottle of gin a day plus a case of lager. I mean, I was a bit mad with it.
A case of lager?
Pay for it. Yeah, 24 cans.
Thanks for sharing it with us, Kath.
That's okay.
Thanks very much.
Bye.
Bye. Guy, you didn't start at 13, did you? Did you feel that alcohol sort of slowed you down a bit? Sometimes people say you're on TV, you slur a little bit and everything. I mean, was that just, that's just Alex, is it?
Well, I'm just always in a rush and what have you, but I probably didn't start drinking like in any heavy way until maybe I was about 24, 25.
A lot of people start drinking because of pressure. I mean, the business that you're in is a hell of a lot of pressure. And, I mean, it's like company directors are 200 times more likely to die from alcohol-related diseases than other people. A lot of pressure, you know.
You could also become an Evertonian if you drink too much.
Really?
It's been known. Yes.
Man United.
Evertonians drink too much?
Man United.
Oh, don't start
kind
talking
of the red
about football,
girl,
for goodness sake. It's bad enough, the
Can
rugby.
I just get a plug in, James?
What?
Emily FC, we've been playing tonight. We won at Fleetwood. I came all the way from Fleetwood tonight.
Emily what?
FC. Yes.
What's Emily FC?
Well, it's a non-league side.
Oh, it's football, is it?
Good non-league side,
I thought you were calling Emily a rude name for a few moments. Right, shall we go and talk to Guy Campbell, who's on the line there? Guy.
Hello, James.
Hello, Guy. Now, listen, thanks for joining us, Guy. Guy has written a book. I cannot really think of any worse book to read. Daisy, you're going to take... OK. This is The Sick Book. And just talk us through it, Guy, because it really is quite disgusting. This is what happens at the end of a night and overuse of alcohol, of course.
Well, that's it. I mean, if you talk about drinking, I mean, it is really £20 billion a year spent on alcohol, you know. We think you ought to get your money's worth, yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, I got charged that for a pint of Lowenbrau yesterday.
You did?
Yeah,
20
right.
billion. You see, look at this. I can't. Can you see this one here? No, hang on. That I can't. Hang on, just a minute. It's a bit. Vomit Viz, really. Yes, it's sort of.
Talk about
this is quite good. This could become a new Olympic sport. Look at this.
Projectile vomiting.
I mean, people are stupid enough to go out and buy this, of course, aren't they, Guy?
I certainly hope so, yeah. we think like beer's not just a drink, it's like a liquid frisbee, you know? I mean, beer should be like a sport. You should really get your money's worth out of it, yeah?
Do you drink until you throw up, Guy?
Yeah, you can drink it till you throw up. I mean, we find that there's certain things you can drink to actually, you know, to make it triggers, we call them. I mean, for the sporting chucker. Chanking is the popular name for it.
Yeah.
As a sport. Yeah, I mean, if you can get a few beers down you, but I mean, that's the laborious way round it, you know. I mean, if you drink just half a pint of neat Ribena, heavily salted, that'll set you off.
That's disgusting.
Well, that'll get the dog out of the trap.
That is disgusting. I mean, this book is called The Sick Book, Sticking Two Fingers Down the Throat of Decency. It's horrible, Guy. Thank you for talking to us about it tonight. I'd like to give you that as a present, actually.
Really?
Yeah, just I'm just going to do a little bit of business now. Follow me around here, OK? Because, you know, Christmas is coming and the goose is getting fat. This is the Whale Christmas tree, all right?
Yes.
I don't want you to sing anything sort of remotely religious or anything like that. Can we bring the lights down, please? OK. I now turn the Whale Christmas lights on. Round of applause, please. That's it. OK. Fantastic. Now, we are officially into the Christmas season before anybody else, and all four of us here are available for the turning on of Christmas lights all over the country. Is that right? We cost a lot.
I was listening, James. I was reading
you're
all
oh,
this
sorry.
nonsense.
I'll carry on. So if you want to get in touch, of course, then we can do the business for you. Dave from Hull. Hello, Dave.
Hello, James.
Yes,
Can I talk to you on a serious note for a minute?
Yes, please.
What do you think about the fact that alcohol is basically a drug? And it's legal, and yet we've got lots of drugs like pot and stuff which are illegal.
My own, I'll ask Mike in a few moments. It's an interesting question, Dave. My own personal view is, OK, we have a number of ways to abuse our body. One we have is legal, and there's a great debate about cannabis, I know. But don't we have enough to put up with having one legally available? We can't even get the use of that right if you look at the way people abuse it. So what's the point of having more? I don't know what you think, Mike.
I think the thing, if you were looking at all the drugs today, you probably would make alcohol an illegal substance because it is more dangerous in as much as where people smoke things like cannabis, they tend to be very passive.
But you couldn't have a good time then, because you like to get into the alcohol, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, I like a drink.
I'm just going to go over here one moment. Carry on talking amongst yourselves. Thank you very much indeed. Next week's show. What have we got next week's show? I've actually forgotten what we have on next week's show, but it'll be great. We've got all sorts of live music. Palomine, Peter Straker. We're talking about the poverty trap as well, how you get sort of trapped with not enough money. Oh, hi, you're there? So have a nice weekend. Join us again next Friday night, 1 o'clock. Don't miss it. We've got Straker singing. What else have we got on the show? We've got all sorts of good things on the show. You can't miss it at 1 o'clock. We're all going to have a go.